Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and we've officially reached the 2-week mark since Pokemon Go has been released. So, in North America, in the US, Pokemon Go was launched officially on June 6th, but for me and a lot of people, it didn't work until the 7th, and it really didn't work until that weekend, which I think was like the 9th and the 10th. But we've reached that mark around 2 weeks, and in a previous video, I said that I'd like to make a weekly update of my Pokemon Go account because I really got addicted to this game. I was playing a lot, and since I live in a city center, I was able to level up a lot, and I've been really enjoying the game and kind of want to show off like where I am, my progress, talk about the game on a weekly basis. But that's all contingent on the fact that Pokemon Go stays relevant and I'm still playing this game. So the fact that I'm already level 22 now, 2 weeks into the game, I can already see how daunting it is to level up because now it does take me around, I think, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Is this 100,000 XP to level up now? So it's taking forever because in the initial level ups, it's super low. Then you get to like 25,000, 50,000. Now I'm all the way at 100,000. And it's taking a super long time to level up. And there's just a bunch of things I'd noticed in the game that don't really make sense that I'll probably include in another video and I'll link eventually when I make that. I haven't made it yet, but I want to kind of talk about my opinion of Pokemon Go 2 weeks in. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to do an update of where I am in the game, and we can talk about that stuff later in another video. So, like I said, if you haven't seen other videos, I'll just go through everything now, and hopefully this game will still be relevant and I can keep posting this on a week-by-week basis. So, I am level 22, and I've currently 150 coins, and I am on Team Instinct, that's Team Yellow. So every time you take a gym, you can actually get coins. So the best strategy for this is if you go to an area or neighborhood that doesn't have a lot of strong Pokemon or a lot of strong gyms, you can take like 3 or 4 gyms and then collect the coins, and you can do this like every 21 or 22 hours. So the strategy that I took is that I'll try to take like 3 gyms and then collect. And then eventually you lose those gyms super fast, especially if you're in a more crowded area, you lose a gym in like 10 minutes. So if you go to a less crowded area, take a bunch of gyms, that's the whole point. You can get some coins, and then hopefully you can spend those coins on getting something like a lucky egg, which is at 80 coins that, you know, helps you level up a lot faster. It seems to me that if you're going to spend money in this game, if people are luring in your area, which is like for me in New York City, there's lures going off everywhere, that lucky eggs are the best buy for this game. So I'm level 22. I just hit level 22, so it's going to take me a long time to hit that 100,000 mark. And I'm not going to be grinding as much because I'm already kind of happy about where I am. I can fight a lot of people with my Pokemon. So let's go to my top Pokemon. So I was finally able to get a Gyarados, which it takes 400 Magikarp candy. I actually have caught over like 150 Magikarp. I'm probably approaching 200 now because I already have 160 Magikarp candy again with this Gyarados. And different Pokemon have different evolution rates. You can go on Reddit or on Google to find these out. And as of right now, there's clearly Pokemon that are better to use than other Pokemon and to level them up. Right now, Exeggutor, Gyarados, Eevee into like Vaporeon or any of those evolutions are like the best Pokemon. They have really good evolution rates. So for example, Magikarp, when I evolved him, I got 10.8 times the CP when I evolved him. So it went from 156 to almost 1700, and then I've leveled him up to 1766 using Stardust. And as you can see in this picture here, that I've actually reached the cap on Gyarados, so I can no longer level him up anymore until I get to level 23. So I should probably be saving up more Stardust, but I like to just use it because I battle a lot at gyms. Then my second Pokemon is an Exeggutor. Like I said, he has a great evolution rate. I don't know what it is exactly, but it went up pretty high, and I spent a little time evolving him. But as you can see on his rate, on his bar, the white bar, he actually has a lot more room, so it looks like he could be upgraded at least like 4 times, maybe even more than that, depending on how much it goes up. So I could probably get him up to where Gyarados is, or maybe even more, which is interesting. Something funny here is you can notice I have 4 really strong Golducks, and I haven't transferred any of them yet because in my area I live by the water and I get a ton of Psyducks, and I've also caught some of these Golducks at their level. So I had like this 1780 or 1178 gold duck, and I actually caught the 1242 one, and then I caught the 1160 one. So it's just crazy. So I'm keeping them now kind of as a joke to make like a team of gold ducks, but it's just crazy how many side ducks are in this area in Magikarps when you're by the water. And then I've just been lucky to get like high Pidgeys, and everybody's got a ton of Pidgey candy, so I was able to upgrade to a strong Pidgeot. And this Electric Buzz, which is huge for me because I have like all water Pokemon, and everybody I fight against is water. Near the water, all of their Pokemon are the same as mine or similar. So having a strong electric Pokemon was huge, and I got that out of a 10k egg. And then Pinsir, which I'll stop at. We'll stop at Pinsir and then Golbat. Pinsir, I caught this Pokemon. It's super strong, super high CP, but it's not a great Pokemon to battle with. So I definitely would not recommend spending too much time upgrading your Pinsir. It just isn't a great Pokemon to battle with. And then Golbat, who's actually fallen down now to like a lower spot because of all these higher Pokemon. But Golbat is one of those Pokemon that's great to battle with, at least in my experience so far. It does well against a lot of Pokemon and doesn't have a lot of weaknesses to a lot of the popular types right now. I'd have to look it up to be sure of the exact types against a flying Pokemon. But so far, and there has a poison attack. It's been really strong just battling people in my area. So those are my main Pokemon right now. I actually just got an egg that hatched, so I'm going to put in another egg. So far, my strategy right now is to put in the lower eggs. Like if you have a 2-kilometer egg, I would suggest putting that in your permanent incubator that goes to infinity, because the other incubators have uses, like you can only use it 3 times. So my tip to anyone playing Pokemon would be to put the 10-kilometer egg in that incubator, so like the 3 uses that you get are like really worth it, and then put all the smaller ones in the infinity one and keep putting the 2 kilometers so you keep getting eggs. So my theory on this is if I put a 10-kilometer in both incubators, then I can't pick up any new eggs. So I'm just losing all the opportunity to get new eggs. So if you're constantly putting in the 2-kilometer ones, although you're getting a lower reward, you keep getting more and more eggs. So it's like my theory is to have a 10-kilometer egg going and a 2-kilometer egg going at all times. And then when I run out, I just do the 5s. But to me, you'd want to use as many eggs as possible, so you just get as many Pokemon as possible. And it's just kind of like an efficiency thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you or if I explained that correctly, but give it a try. And the biggest takeaway is to make sure to put your biggest kilometer eggs in the ones that have limited uses. That's the biggest takeaway out of that theory right there. So it's super helpful. And I guess that's it. We'll go to the Poke Index, show you guys what I have. So far, I've caught 86 different Pokemon and seen 89. I think the couple Pokemon that have run away from me that I wasn't able to catch was like a Blastoise, and I'm not really sure what else. It might have been like a Victory Bell that ran away from me. I don't have a Victory Bell yet. But other than that, I've caught most of the Pokemon that I've seen. I'm just missing 3 of them. I'll post a couple pictures here in the video of the different Pokemon that I have. I've been pretty lucky. And, a Mankey. I saw a Mankey and then I missed it, which sucked. My game like froze when I went. Or somebody... No, I don't know if somebody called me and my game froze, but I was at work and I was having a hard time catching it because I can't get really caught playing Pokemon at work. I don't play a lot at work, just occasionally, or like if I'm taking a lunch break. But yeah, so that's that. I got some cool rare Pokemon like Porygon or whatever. And some of these evolutions are nice that I have, especially Gyarados being pretty hard to get. So this is where I'm at right now in Pokemon. We'll see. There's always this triple lure going on by my house, which is really nice. I'll see if I'll include a screenshot of that so I can go sit there and catch Pokemon if I want to, but it's hard to say how much time I want to spend grinding this game out. I can play while I walk to work because I walk about 25 minutes to work every day and to and from work. So I can get a lot of Pokemon during that time, but now, like I said, for the millionth time that it's at 100,000 XP, playing to and from work, I don't think will get me leveled up very quickly. So we'll see. This video is already long enough, so let me know if you guys are playing Pokemon Go, if you plan on still playing it. And like I said, hopefully I'll post a video about my thoughts on Pokemon Go, and you guys can check that out as well. So thank you for watching. As always, I'm Blitz5, and peace out.